Hello guys. Alright, I had like a 3-minute episode. I'm just gonna keep the name episode 184. Is that what it is? 184. We're gonna continue this bridge today. Gotta get this done. Hello viewer. I'm listening to Horizon Forbidden West. Man, Silence can be a little bit of a jackass. Hmm. What's up, dude? Like how you see this like little tiny baby bridge, and you see this freaking montage. We have barely even gotten the road built. However, we got about 2 hours, so I'm gonna get off. You know, guys, I'm thinking about maybe streaming Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. I might get it. I played Horizon Zero Dawn and completed the game far before I even began streaming. I think I first completed the... Actually, let me go and view the trophies. The trophies can actually break down a comprehensive list of, you know, when I see my trophies, I can actually see, like, you know, I can actually see when I got them. Oh, there we go. I know I got trophies. Good grief. I've been operating this PlayStation for years. What trophies am I missing for Horizon Zero Dawn? I literally have almost 100%. Oh my god. Ended the War Machine threat is the final trophy. And I completed Horizon Zero Dawn on April 29th, 2007. Shit! That's April. That's April of 2015. I think that's when the game came out. I think it was February 28th. Man, that was only 2 months and a day after the game came out. So I played Horizon Zero Dawn literally 2 months after it released. So I've been in the Horizon Zero Dawn fandom for almost all of its existence, and that makes me so proud. Man, you know what's kind of genuinely nutty to me? I know it's a different developer, but the fact how much different, you know, honestly, like, Fallout 4 released literally not even 2 years apart from Horizon Zero Dawn, and Fallout 4 looks like hot shit. It looks so bad. Fallout 4 did not age well. Like, I'm sorry to the devs, but bruh, why are you using why are you using a dev engine made in 1999 for a game made in 2018? I think they continued using the dev engine for Fallout 76. Like, bruh, it's ancient. Don't need to use that shit, brother. nuclear. I've been doing some research into nuclear technology, and I'm proud to announce that I'm planning for a nuclear power plant to be constructed. So I have done again investigating regarding nuclear power in this game. Each nuclear generator will produce a staggering 2.5 gigawatts. That's 10 fuel generators, but they're big and they consume nuclear fuel. However, here's a cool thing. Apparently, nuclear fuel will last. I also did some research, and my research tells me that the nuclear fuel could last up to 10 minutes on a 100% overclocked nuclear reactor. That's insane. But there's one issue about nuclear technology. It produces this fun little thing that's on my build gun. See it? It's called nuclear waste. But I hope we can manage it. Now, one could say, okay, it can't be that hard. Just rip uranium out of the ground. No. It's not how it works. The uranium is not fertile, not fissile. It must be refined. Uranium, in nature, exists in the form, usually mostly, as uranium-235, which is a isotope of uranium. This isotope it exists as uranium-238. However, what we need is uranium-235, specifically anywhere between 2 to 5% enrichment. Or no, actually no, I think 3 to 4, or 4 to 5% enrichment. Nuclear reactors exploit the heat generated from fissile and fertile radioactive materials that is also used to heat water, converting it into steam. This steam expands from its liquid form, of course, water, and this steam turns a turbine very, very fast, which then converts the mechanical motion into electricity. In practice, nuclear reactors are actually very simple, but design they're relatively simple, but in practice they can be very complex. You just got like xenon poisoning, all that shit. You name it. No. Yeah. Another one. But by the way, I hope guys, I really sincerely hope I can go to Portland. If I do, and I drive, then I would have traveled 1/12 of the circumference of the Earth. Huh. Interesting. Oh my god. Dude, and by the way, dude, you're not gonna believe it. Do you know where Derby, Australia is? Do you know where Derby is? I mean, you're Australian. It's search it up. It's in northwest. It's far northwestern. It's in the west. It's a territory called Western Australia. Is it spelled D-E-R-B-Y? Yeah. Let me guess. I'm saying it wrong, ain't I? I'm saying it wrong. You know where that is? Big tides? I mean, what do you mean big tides? Is that a town? Derby, Australia. You know, like right here? Right there? That part? It's on the part of Australia that's in the Timor Sea. Do you know where that is? I'm about to probably blow your mind. If I travel that distance, then, by the way, if you draw a line from Sydney, Australia, all the way into that town, that's how far I drive. That is almost the entire width of Australia. Holy damn. That's ridiculous. Oh my gosh. If you went and if you drew a line from the southern tip of Queens, far northern tip of Queensland, all the way down to the southern tip of Victoria, that's how far I drive. Like the, how far you drive to where? Portland. Portland is home of the bestest headquarters of North America. The largest wind turbine manufacturer on the globe. Nice. Man, I'm watching videos of Horizon Zero Dawn. Dude, yeah, F in chat for Australia. Australia gets absolutely ass blasted. Oof. And then Asia. And then Europe. And Africa. And finally and then they crawl over to South America. And then finally to the United States. In Horizon Zero Dawn, Australia does not have a good fate. Scratch it. Literally every country has no good fate. Remember wondering, and you might be wondering, what the hell am I talking about? Well, in Horizon Zero Dawn, one of the worst video game, or one of the worst video game related disasters ever strikes. So, in Horizon Zero Dawn, the year is 2064. Robotic warfare is very common. Companies do not fight each other literally metaphorically. They actually literally take robots and fight each other. There are many manufacturers, but one prevails ahead of most. Faro Automated Solutions, American brand, headquartered in Salt Lake City, Utah, by one called Theodore Faro. His robots would stand above the rest, but for a couple reasons. Number one, they could self-replicate. Which means, of course, that they could reproduce and make copies of each other. But first of all, there's three of them. There's the Corruptor, or the Scarab, which is a small quadrupedal scorpion-looking robot that crawls over land. And it's about, I want to say, about 5 meters tall. Then you got the Kopesh, which is like the big guns boy. Those are about, I'd say, a nice 10 meters tall. And then you got the BOR-7 Horus, which is like the queen of the swarm. And those are 200 plus meters long. They're big, and they are the ones that print and produce robots. But here's where it gets bad. Not only could they self-replicate, they will slave any robot to their swarm. So if you try to throw another robot to, fight them, it will take it over and use it against you. Third of all, emergency biofuel. No. Oh, Horizon Zero Dawn? Oh, it's fun. Should I buy it? Is it sus? Not really. No. Second of all, biofuel conversion. An emergency or in stranded operation, feral robots could utilize biofuel conversion, releasing a nanohaze of nanite robots to consume biomass, both flora and plants and animals, and microscopic alike. And fourth, and the final thing, they are unhackable, utilizing polyphasic entangled waveforms. Cracking them would take half a century. Yes, to hack the robots and turn them off, it takes half a century, 50 years to hack them. And you already know what could go wrong. A company by the name of the East Timor Energy Combine suffered a glitch with their Pharaoh robots. First of all, it was small incidents. Orchards were being devoured, turned into biofuel, and then a pod of endangered dolphins. People started filing lawsuits, but unbeknownst at the time, the fate of the world had already been sealed. You see, they couldn't shut them down because the creator of the robots insisted on not including a back door. Second of all, you couldn't fight them with robots, as they would just turn them against each other, which means humans had to sacrifice themselves in order to kill them. Third, and here's the most pivotal thing. Answering to nobody, they would immediately start consuming biomatter by themselves. This was so bad that in only 15 months, every ounce of life on Earth was utterly obliterated. Yes, this incident caused life on Earth to be obliterated. After all life was consumed, they simply hibernated. We should say, okay, just let them run their course, right? And then come back. No, oh, no, no, no. Once they detect life again, they will reactivate, consume it, destroy it, and then re-hibernate. I mean, let's think about this. A nuclear disaster is bad, but life can prevail. A zombie apocalypse is bad, but life can prevail. With the Pharaoh swarm, yeah, life's kind of cooked. In the sequel game, you can see shit tons of dead Pharaoh robots, or ones that are shut down anyway. I don't want to say this because I'm a fanboy of the series, but I have to admit the Pharaoh's Plague might be one of it might be one of fiction's most horrific apocalypses. Can you imagine that? A swarm of robots that basically just literally utilizing life itself as a fuel, replicating. And here's the thing, right? Why can't the military just destroy them? It got so bad where even nuclear weapons could not stop them. They were slaughtered, but the robots were slaughtered, but they just kept exponentially making more and more. Yeah, even events of the game literally described that they were literally slaughtering them and just destroying them. Like, they were easy to kill, but they were just making so many that they couldn't keep up. And unfortunately, the Pharaoh Plague starts probably roughly in the Timor Sea. So Australia's getting cooked the first. Then they moved on to Asia. I can't imagine how bad Asia suffered. Like places like Asia, South America, and Africa, with the amount of biodiversity there, must have been a feeding ground for the Pharaoh robots. I mean, man, the jungles of Africa and South America and Asia. Oof. Why'd you quit RDR2? Like, literally just search up pictures of the Pharaoh Plague. Here's a pretty good picture of what it looked like from the official game's lore. and the front is a scarab, and the back and the over here is a Kopesh. Like, look how many of them there are. And you can get a picture of how just undeniable. Oh, yo, someone made a art piece of it. Can they copy from animals? Yes, they can, remember, they can consume all biomass. People, animals, plants, fungi, microorganisms. Literally, if it lives and breathes, it can kill it. And this is a big problem, considering that, you know, plants kind of make this thing called oxygen and clean the earth. It got so bad that the air on Earth became unbreathable. No, Huntsman spider clone. However, there is one great thing to know. In the game, they've been buried for so long that they are very, very prone to overheating. People are like, oh my gosh, how can you kill them? Honestly, a robot being submerged underground for almost 1,000 years, it would be actually, anything in our day of age, it would be a miracle if anything could last 1,000 years without maintenance. You gotta imagine how well those robots are well built in order to survive more than 900 years of burial and still function correctly. If you ever fight one, hit it with fire. Hit every Pharaoh robot with fire, because it will burn, and when you do it, it will expose its core. And the scarab, it's located on the center in the front plate. On the Kopesh, it's located on the top, more centered front plate, in a similar location to its scarab brother. But man, the scarab has a grenade launcher and a spike launcher, which it uses to corrupt its enemies, or take them over, essentially. But yeah, they're weak to fire. So that's a great thing to know, is that they burn up because they're so old. Actually, one of my most popular videos on my channel is a video of a Kopesh walking. I'm not kidding you. Check this out. You see this? Look, I can fly indefinitely, but I have to be close to a power grid. Oh, hello, little nubby. Dude, you know what I don't get? I played Roblox a couple hours ago. And dude, not only are there so many gooners in Roblox, there's so many cheaters. I am not joking you. I quit Roblox. I took a huge hiatus, like... Where are you gonna play after Satisfactory? I don't know. Let me cook, bro. I don't know. Damn it. But, dude. And by the way, I know the controversy with Roblox. I have vowed to not spend more money on the platform until they, you know, straighten their shit up. But dude, I am so exhausted. There are so many goddamn cheaters on that platform. I play a game called I play a game called Trench War. It's an older game. I literally see people fly hack. Fly hacking on a website predominantly played by kids. Really? You gotta suck in life in order to do shit like that. I hate cheaters with a burning passion. I really do. I despise them. I take pride when I kill cheaters on video games. Makes me feel great. All they are is little bastards. Little bitches who can't play the game. Imagine! Like what? You scared of me? My autistic ass? You scared of me? They ain't got the nuts to face me. Ain't got the guts. And I say it because I'm actually very good at that game that I played, the Trench Wars game. I can literally light someone up. I can put someone on Trench Wars down in 116 milliseconds. Is that F1? I don't know what the hell F1 is. My god, David Bazuki needs to goddamn resign. Quit. You know what I feel like they're doing? They were going to, like, quote-unquote, like, get rid of retro faces. I think I know why. Oh yeah, I've heard of Formula 1. But here's why I think why they're trying to remove classic faces. Is because they want to make the platform look quote-unquote new and modern. So that way they will go for investors. Well, again, proving that Roblox will basically... If Roblox investors say... I don't know if I can make that joke on stream. But let me just say, in a more PG system. Roblox investors, if they say... if they ask Roblox to jump, Roblox will ask, what's why? They completely suck off their investors and do not care about their player base. Which sucks because there's some games that are great on there. But actually, I would love to, I'd actually like to explain the weirdest Roblox player I've ever come across. Oh my god, this guy was bad. This guy was... Wow. So, I played this game, of course you know, I play a big paintball. Huh? Well, I had a thing called a contraband, which is a really... I'm sorry. I have to do it. I have to pet the lizard doggo. And, I wanted to trade this one contraband I have, which is a really good weapon. It was a thermal rifle. And I wanted a minigun. The minigun wasn't good. I just really wanted the minigun because I wanted to collect all the contrabands. Well, I hit this guy up on Reddit. I trade him. I'm like, okay, you satisfied? Do you want your shit back? Like, and he says, okay, I'm cool, right? Does Satisfactory run well on PlayStation? I'll go back to my conversation in a second. But does it run well on PlayStation 5? Actually, yes. My PlayStation's about 4 years old. That factory is just... There's so much going on. You know, it's a good thing. If it runs good on my PlayStation, it's going to run good on yours. Unless you've literally, like, deep fried and put frying oil all over your PlayStation. But anyway, right, I trade this guy. And I'm like, okay, I want to dig into, like, who he is. Like, what does he do, right? Oh! Ooh! Yeah, this guy was bad. Oh my god, he makes me want to swallow cyanide. He was in... I'm not making this shit up, chat. I swear this is the truth. He was in Five Nights at Freddy, you know, I'm gonna say it's the Japanese It's animated. It's anime corn. You can fill in the blanks. He was also in a thing called Teens Titan Corn. Except for the C was flipped and it had a line. I'm not kidding you. Oh, it gets worse. He was in a art. No. He was on Reddit. On Reddit. It was on Reddit, but still, that's effed, bruh. It gets worse. He was in a server called r/Gravity Falls P. Gravity Falls Corn. Why? And I think this dude was a kid too, because he says, I think he was like, quote, I would look at pigs. I'm regretting joining already. Yeah, so what you're gonna want to do is you want to go find the science lab. You're gonna want to go find one of those eye rinse things, and you want to go rinse those out. You're also gonna want to like flood your brain. I'm not kidding you. This dude was a straight up sex addict. I'm like, hey, have a nice one, and blocked. I'm like, dude, I've seen some shit on some platform. I've seen some shit on Roblox, dude. I've literally seen people do it. Actually, I'm gonna confidently say this. I've seen more sex and nudity on literally Roblox than GTA Online. GTA, if you know, you know. Yeah, there's less sex and shit on GTA than online than there is on Roblox. I've seen more nudity on that platform than on GTA. We don't talk about the Meep City schools. I literally watched somebody call someone the hard R and threaten to, well, let's just say the word rhymes with a fruit that grows on vines. Let's just say that. I'm just gonna end it off on that. There are some jacked people on Roblox, dude. But what I don't get... Yes, you get it. What I don't get it is base girls. You know what I'm talking about. The girls with the realistic... The realistic, torsos and the fat-ass legs. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Every time I see that, I let out an audible groan of displeasure. Dude, this is a kid's platform, brother. I feel so bad. I'm actually being genuinely serious. I feel so bad for the poor dude that joined. It's like, I'm gonna watch a Satisfactory video. I'm gonna have some fun. And then he goes and stumbles into this cancer of conversation. Dude, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm so sorry you had to walk into this. This poor guy. I don't know. Honestly, you might oh, let's see. As then you are braver than most. Like, come on. I don't like to judge people for their preferences, but really, I don't really care what you're into, but really, where are we at Satisfactory? I play the game very slow because I just like to hang out, but I'm trying to build a road network. Actually, I actually got my intended goal done because I connected this facility. Oh, that bridge is way back there. You know what, guys? I'll show you my road. Check this. Check out my road, chat. I've been building this ever since the February 11th. I didn't even need to put some fences up here. It drives very good. Bean. I'm testing this out with the Explorer because it goes the fastest. If my roads can handle an Explorer, then they can handle anything else. Oh my gosh, this road is huge. I forgot how much I got this road built. You can already see I'm getting ready for extensions. The only bad part of this road is right around here. Ready? Right here, that little strip is the very first piece of road I built. You know what? Where's my timer? I'm gonna time. How long does it take me to get there? Okay. On your mark, get set, go! This would be really fun to race around on. That's the only part where you have to slow down. You can essentially run everything here at full speed. No kidding. I like how scenic it is. This road is really scenic. First you go through the forests, and then, well, you go through more forests, and then soon enough you start ending up on the coastal part. That right there is a little bit of a bump in the journey. Into things. I like it smooth and nice. I like my road smooth and nice. Wow. I always keep thinking, oh my gosh, I'm doing nothing. I'm barely getting anywhere. But I'm actually doing pretty good, in my opinion. Nice. This is my favorite part of the road right here. Is this cave. It takes 1 minute and 30 seconds to get to that exit right there. It takes about 1 minute and 50 seconds to get from end to end. And the end of this road is right here, essentially. 2.2 kilometers. Not bad. I want to get rid of that. So, by the way, watch this. If you guys don't know, this is... Do not be like, oh, I'll never build this. This is very simple. All you gotta do... This is the biggest super... Like, watch this. Ready? Boom. Boom. That's it. And then you just... I mean, at this part right here. And... You're done. That's it. That's all you gotta do. You can add the side barriers like I do. They don't really do good at preventing you going over. So you gotta do this thing called not be a jackass. And here's the smart thing. I have dimensional uploaders constantly giving me concrete, so I can build almost essentially as long of a road I want. Again, I know I need to do the phases, but I really want to get this road network done. Because look, guys. I dominate. Like, right here, essentially. I dominate this section. And a little bit over here. Look at all this. I need to get out there. All the resources, all the treasures up north. And I need to start getting into that. So this road is going to accelerate things. Also, I've already found a helmet in a cave over here. What other treasures can I find in this game? I feel that in the construction of this road system will allow me to unearth treasures and increase infrastructure reach. And plus, they look so damn cool. Asserting my architectural dominance on this planet. I see, man. We need to step it back. I'm actually doing pretty good. At one point, I'm actually gonna make another one of the spurs you saw is gonna go under here, and I'm gonna make a route that's east-west bound. I need to do that east-west bound route to connect over here and there. Over here, I'm planning the construction of a brand new nuclear power plant in the future. Here's the problem: if I upgrade the Gold Coast power plant a refinery and generating station, guess what? I'm going to take it offline. That means that everything will shut down. I need a power plant in order to meet its electrical capacity while it's shut down. Therefore, the approval for a new nuclear power plant has been granted. Oh, shit. Not again. That's gonna become problematic if it happens when I'm not in reach. Nice drift. Ow. Luckily, this power plant has its own backup sulfur system and coal system. Probably supply it for probably about 15-30 minutes. Oh, damn. Crash out. Good thing I have these emergency re-entry ramps. Oh, shit. What the? What? Only in Satisfactory, chat. Only in what is going on? What? Only in... This is only in Satisfactory. What the shit? What the hell? What? What the hell? What about pulling those drips? Those 1 meter slants are so nice. What the hell? Yay. Now, we're starting to get out there. am. Well, we're getting there, chat. I'm gonna add these decorational pillars to the side like I've been doing. I thought that'd be like really strenuous. But nah, it's not. Yeah, I've been putting these like little beams on the side of this road for a while now. Good thing I have this hover pack is let me put this road down fast. Probably doubles the speed. If I had to give an estimate. I'm glad I went back to go get this before building this road. Now I'm spoiled. Yeah, it's annoying to have to add the power lines, but I'd rather have the annoyance of adding power line than the annoyance of having to tap that jump button every once in a while. If you know, you know. It's only 10:50. Oh. Inventory before depot. We should do this because that way we can get rid of our concrete in our inventory. There we go. Ooh. See, look, this is why I want to build this road network. I would never know if it's here if I just wanted to kind of buzz up here and take a look. Yeah, this will empty the concrete from my inventory because it keeps filling up. Why? Because I keep destroying concrete shit. And it just keeps building up over and over. Doing very good here. Hell, I think that they, I don't know. I have a feeling that today might actually be one of my most productive days on this interstate with the highway. I start from there, kind of. I hope I can at least get it wrapped around this hill. Oh god. Nice. I'd really like to have 15 minutes of rest a day. That'd be a perfect area to transition it from like being like a stepped up road to a step down as it transitions its way into the rocky desert. Yeah, we're on the ass end of getting the road along this shoreline done. I'll go a little. I'll probably head it a little bit more inland. Alright, what was it doing again? There it is, the rocky desert. That's the border of it.
This is a shrine to windows and weaving.
Alright, bro. Oop. So, it feels so good to finally see the rocky desert. The next journey of this road. Right, I'd say it might end right here. And I might begin another route going over here. But I know that if I spur the road off and I rejoin it, it's not going to join perfectly because of how it turns. Oh, I'll improvise. I can figure something out. What happened? I figured something out. I can fix almost anything, except for divorces. Those are for other people, not me. I didn't mean to have it like this, but whatever. I'm impressed my luck here with how much range I got. Oh, oh, not the crevice. Oh god. We're doing very good. Again, this road stretched out pretty far. It's almost half a kilometer away. I mean, of course, that's straight there. We did probably built at least 500 to 600 meters of road. I was about to say, maybe it could... Oh, I have to. See that little hole right there? That is where I'm going to join in. Now, I can either, you know, just stretch this bastard and curve it right around here, or possibly even cut right through. I'm not for cutting right through. Oh, shit. These little bastards. Yeah, you little prick. You're not getting me up here. Stay dead. Whoa. The hell? My range is ridiculous. Oh shit, where is it? Yep. I wonder if these are removable. Yeah, I don't know. It's like these big things right here probably make it where I couldn't squeeze a road through here. Not comfortably, no. What the hell? Looks like a hand? They actually start lowering it right now. Huh? Did one of these little pricks follow me out of the cave? Hmm. Hmm. Maybe it's coming from up there, you never know. Oh, hello, little bastard. Don't. Get killed. Little bastard. I'm running out of ammo. Look, it just keeps up with me. Damn, I just ate that whole last tree. Yonk! Gone. I feel like we're doing a lot of work for this. Probably because we're getting into more like more free, straight straighter like sections or like more open areas on the map where it's just so easy to build. Like look at that again. That waterfall's where we started today. Ooh. Now. Task failed successfully. Okay, I don't have to actually make the road so high like this. But I just like to do it again because you get to get that view. Hello, viewers. Hmm. Not almost. Did not almost do that again. Okay, I'm not gonna. I've been down there before, if anybody's gonna ask. Yoink. right. You know, you can stay. This right here could be the beginning of one of the biggest routes in this maps. In the like this probably could start up right here. So we've up over here, down to this valley, over here, across here, through here, and eventually maybe even end up right here. This could end up more than probably 7 to 8 kilometer wide long Like deadass, I've gotten so much sun today, in my opinion. Honestly, you know what? I hate to say this, but I think this is a great area to stop. I mean, come on, look at this. Let's see, how far did I build? As bird fly, straight. 600 kilometers, which I probably built like around 750. That'd be insane if I put 600 kilometers of road today. I'd get the entire system done. 600 meters, but I probably got like 750 to 800 meters done. Massive win in my opinion. This, let's see. Ooh, that'd be a cool little bridge right here. Definitely have it go right here. And that road, yeah, it's probably gonna be one of the biggest roads in the system. It'll probably span from west to east part of the map. This will be probably the first major cave underpass. You thought the other cave pass was nutty. This is gonna take it to a whole new level. Probably be able to fit trains and like vehicles up here. Can't wait to build this pass. I've actually already, like, there's one, split where it goes over there a couple streams back. It's actually going to connect right here. This is probably going to be a major interchange. I don't know if I'm going to go straight with this or not. I probably should, because look at this land bridge right here. Yeah, look at this land bridge. Yeah, that'd be a really great land bridge to exploit. Ooh, pure copper is chilling right down there. That's awesome. I remember when I explored these, I found a whole new biome other than grass. I remember when I peeked out this cave, I looked out in this area, and now I'm conquering it. Mine. Definitely gonna run it here. I can't run through this cave. Actually, even if I could run into this cave, like trying to get a ramp, like by the way, that trying to get a ramp from like right there, no. Getting a ramp from right here, like that's a straight shot, isn't it? Yeah, that's a set. I'd probably have to curve it up a little bit up there when it gets up there. That's essentially a straight shot. That is a very good shot. You know what? Screw it. I'm moving it. Oh my gosh. You know, yeah, I'm gonna do that. That'd be perfect. Again, the road needs to be as straight as possible. I don't care if I have to, you know, delete this work right here. I'm gonna do it. That would make it so much more perfect. I have to. I literally have to. I'm gonna readjust this, and then I'll get off. You're telling me I can literally move it over just one little fart, right? One little bit. And it straight shots into that bastard. Hell yeah, I'm taking that. gonna take long. And I'll pay off too, because again, straight damn shot. I'll still have to curve it, of course, but still. When I build this, you're gonna find out. If anybody watches this and I build this, you're gonna find out, like, yeah, that was a good idea to move it. I think this is a good shot. Before I go up. This area was, I was gonna build a huge mega facility out here. Maybe I'll do that another day. I'm actually probably going to curve this. I don't want to run it straight through. I could easily run it straight through and be like, good. Or even better, I could. Probably run it either. I might either run it straight, like go over here. Or, I'm gonna probably run it either that or go up the shore. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Did very good today, even though I didn't have that much time to play. I had to do some homework. Yeah, peace out, guys. I'm gonna go. Wish me luck tomorrow at work. And yeah, peace.